Hey guys, I want to read from the book of First Samuel, chapter 8, and I want to read verses 4 through 9 here. So I'm going to go ahead and start reading here. Then all the elders of Israel gathered together and came to Samuel at Ramah, and they said to him, Behold, you have grown old, and your sons do not walk in your ways. Now appoint a king for us to judge us like all the nations. But the thing was displeasing in the sight of Samuel when they said, Give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed to the Lord. The Lord said to Samuel, Listen to the voice of the people in regard to all that they say to you, for they have not rejected you, but they have rejected me from being king over them. Like all the deeds which they have done since the day that I brought them up from Egypt, even to this day, and that they have forsaken me and served other gods. So they are doing to you also. Now then, listen to their voice. However, you shall solemnly warn them and tell them of the procedure of the king who will reign over them. So Samuel, he's getting to where he's in his later years. He had some sons, but his sons had no desire whatsoever to follow God and to do like their dad did. And so, because of this, the Israelites wanted a king to be placed over them, to rule over them, to judge them, and to run the country just like all the other nations do around them. Of course, this does not sit well with Samuel, so he prayed to God, and God told him, basically just listen to what they want and do what they want, because they're not. And he assures Samuel, they're not rejecting you. They're rejecting me. And they want to pursue their own desires. They want to be ruled the way they want to be ruled. They don't want to listen to me, despite the fact that I brought them out of Egypt. They've always pushed back against me. So it's me that they're rejecting, not you. So God gave Samuel that assurance. It's not him. It's God himself that they're rejecting. So he told Samuel, give them what they want, but give them a very solemn warning about what's going to happen when you have a king placed over you, instead of letting God rule over you like he had been up until this time. Because the trouble with being like everybody else, they're going to start doing things and running things like everybody else does. They're going to start going after their own desires, their own lust. They're going to start worshiping other things other than God. And they're going to walk away from God. They're going to reject God's guidance, God's leadership, which is insane, because God knows what's best, what was best for them. And sad to say, we are exactly the same way today. Mankind as a whole, don't want God to rule over us because we think we know better, when in fact we don't know better. God knows everything. He sees everything, so he knows what's best for us. But because of our pride and our sinful nature, we push back against that. And it's our sinful natural nature since the fall of Adam and Eve. But we need to stop falling to the status quo And we need to let God rule over us, over our nation, over our families, instead of a man-made government who's going to do what is most popular to the people at that time. Pure and simple. And I'm not inciting any kind of, civil war or anything like that. I'm just saying we need to have God, Jesus, run our lives. And so, also bear this in mind, if you are following God and doing what you're supposed to be through Jesus Christ and God, and you get rejected, or you get rebuked, or you get mocked, or you get made fun of, just remember, they're not attacking you. They are attacking God through you, if that makes sense. But anyways, just be ever prayerful with the Lord, listen to His heart, listen to His instruction, and just say, yes, Lord, I will follow you. And everything will be okay. Anyways, I hope you all have a blessed day, and we'll see you tomorrow.